doing with program, well, you know what I found was as an injustice, and maybe people don't think. I was looking at a magazine that's put out by Enterprise that's downtown. Their line of interest ends at Delmar. Okay, however, they did show some of the area up to Natural Bridge. We have a park at Natural Bridge and and Van der Venner, but they don't have us on the map. We also have a historic area right here, the Ville area. We were not addressed in that magazine, and it's put out by a publisher right here in St. Louis City. But like I said, all history, all sites, all everything ended at Delmar. I'm talking to my older person saying more about that now, you know, because if we're not fairly represented, then how do people know we're here? You know, it's simple. So it starts with the programs, it starts with the older people, and it starts with the residents of the area too. We have to be interested in our own area and make sure that our voices are heard, even in something as simple as a local magazine that doesn't seem to think that we're interesting enough or important enough to include in their publication. So, but what do you do? I mean, we're not invisible, and like I said, it's a historic site. And they have Hyde Park, they have Tower Grove Park, they have all of those parks on the south side mentioned, but after Delmar, nothing was mentioned about this area one way or another.
How do you increase the interest of the neighbors about the place that they're living in?
How do you try to get them involved? We have a town hall meeting that our older person, Sam Moore, he gets together every last Thursday, okay? But we seem to always have the same participants coming out every Thursday. So how do we do it? It has to be through inclusion. We need to start some local programs, local whatever we can do here and then with the schools being so outsourced with our kids, a lot of times we don't even know our own neighbors, okay, because our children are no longer going to school together, okay, which is a breakdown in the community too. We've got something now that started on Evans, and I've met some new neighbors there. It's a community garden, okay? And we talk about things in the community garden, okay? But there's only so many people that comes up there. You're not going to always get 100% full participation, but the few that are interested, the few that will come out, I think we can get it together.
Are you talking about the community garden next to the fire station?
No, that's one.
Yeah.
We have another one that's across King Drive. It's on Sarah and Evans. It's a larger scale, and it's done a little bit better because they have the tent, they have an area where you can meet and greet and everything, so it's on a larger scale, but it brings the community out so we can get to know each other. Now, I did work the census last year, and I worked in my area. I was able to meet a lot of people in my area that I actually thought had left the area. We went to grade school together. They're still here. They're still here. So when you talk about it being somewhat stabilized, we are stabilized, but we haven't got that community involvement. Now we do have an older person who's trying to promote more of it, but we ourselves have to be motivational. We have to do it ourselves. And that's basically where it lies. We've got to do it. As far as the promotions and stuff, if private enterprise doesn't know that we're here because we're not in publication anywhere, then they won't look at us for revitalization. Okay, they won't look at us as being a stabilized neighborhood. They know nothing about us, okay? So we have to, like I was talking to the older person, get out there and make ourselves be known. You know, we have to make ourselves be known because everything else is taken for granted.